Ladies and gentlemen, I said it would happen. The official Screwface Jean Patreon is live right now, right this second, after you watch this video. Make sure you go join the Comedy Face tier, and right now you can watch my full Bill Burr Philly rant reaction, uncensored, and my Jim Jeffries Heaven or Hell, uncensored, right now. Guess who is back? Mr. and Mrs. Face in the building, and I wanted to show her one of the, I think, we're just going to get right into it. Black friends, Bill Burr, let's see how you feel. Let's get you accustomed.
Actually, I got a couple of friends of African persuasion, and I got to get rid of them, man. I got to admit to you. I'm finding I'm spending too much money on clothes hanging out with them, because I got to, fucking try to keep up with their wardrobe. It's like every time they go out, they got all brand new shit on. All brand new shit. So when I show up with my white version of brand new, which is, I ironed the shit, right? I ironed it, right? It's new. They just start trashing me. I can't keep up with them, man. They got fucking 58 pairs of sneakers. You ever notice that shit? Every color fucking Timberland. And I don't give a shit what fucked up color their shirt is. They got a pair of shoes to match it and a hat.
You know what's the craziest part is I wouldn't even look at myself as one of those people, but then I ended up thinking about it and I'm like...
But no one's fresher than a cousin in the village.
Yeah.
They're from head to toe.
Yeah.
Everything matching.
I feel like when I started even getting shoes, it wasn't till later on in life, more recent. Well, I wouldn't say recently now. But so I never looked at myself as somebody who has 58 pairs of shoes and da-da-da-da. But then I thought about it, I was like, man, I do have a lot of pairs of shoes. And we need a whole nother closet because...
I don't get out much. I have boxes I haven't opened up yet. You for certain events, you get me gifts. They just look nice, all fresh and clean.
Fellas, if your girl has a closet full of stuff that she just don't wear too, let me know in the comment sections. I want to know if this is everybody.
It's like a rule or something. They're the worst. Even when you wear some new shit, there's some sort of rule that you gotta space out the amount of time within which that you wear it. Because God forbid you wear the same shirt within a 10-day period, one of them's gonna notice. All of a sudden just look at you funny this motherfucker's got the same shit he had on last Tuesday. And then the whole car's oh, shit! Then everybody just starts making fun of your fucking clothes. First they do the math, what was that, 5 days ago? 5 days? This motherfucker got 5 shirts! He got 5 shirts! And they start breaking it down. Yo, his first shirt be saying Monday, next shirt be saying Tuesday. Yo, on the weekend, he ain't be wearing no shirts.
You know what's crazy? I honestly think that, because when I saw this the first time, I was like, man, I can tell Bill Burr, he has a black wife. Mm-hmm. I was like, I can tell Bill Burr really knows black people because we roast out of love. That literally, the way that, oh my God, I'm looking back at high school.
High school. I was like, you're thinking of high school.
Ooh-wee. Oh my God, but I feel like it made you a better person. Mm-hmm.
It's friendly.
Yeah.
It's like brothers and sisters when you flame each other, it's like that.
Absolutely. And I've been on both sides. Mm-hmm. I've been on the flamed and the flamey and the flamer. Both, and man, whew. There was one time I wore Jesus sandals. This is one of the most African things I've ever done. I wore Jesus sandals.
With the socks?
With the socks, man. The way I got chefed, before third period, I was trying to trade the shoes off.
Oh, you wore that to school.
Oh.
I heard that story. I didn't know you wore it to school.
Back to Bill Burr before I started getting PTSD.
Yo, on the weekend, he ain't be wearing no shirts. I'll tell you, it's actually funny. You know what? That's actually how I judge black guys now. When I first came to the city, all black people scared me. No, it's like the typical white dude from like the suburbs, you know what I mean? Had no frame of reference, you know? It's my only frame of reference with black people was like those, remember those early 90s gangster rap videos? Throw the fucking LA riots in there, man. It was fucking horrible PR. I'm watching the videos, look, he's got a nice car, he's got all the women, and he's still fucking mad. These black dudes are never happy. But after 10 years of living in this city, this is how I narrow it down. Whether a black dude scares me or not. Black dudes with dirty sneakers scare the fucking shit out of me. No. I figured out in my head, because I know from hanging out with them, that's the last shit that they're gonna let go. The immediate shit that they have on. So I think, you know, if his sneakers are fucked up, that means his life is fucked up. Every time he leaves his building, the whole neighborhood, oh, shit! Everyone starts making fun of him. He's on the train in a bad mood. I kind of have this howdy-doody, kind of mug me kind of face. I'm not saying something's gonna happen, I'm just saying, I'm paying attention. So I've been seeing this girl recently, this black girl, right? She lives up in Harlem, you know, gone out like 3-4 times, you know. First time we hung out in like the Village area in New York, you know, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool, you know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown, you know. Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right? So it's 3:30 in the morning, she lives in Harlem, I look how I look, so it's a fucking situation. Yeah, because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street, you know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma, like, oh, fuck, we're starting to get a little high up here.
You know what's crazy is the reason I know that is through hip-hop songs. Like 100 and something and Lennox 100 and this is like where Cameron, Big L. The amount of like I literally know geography because of hip-hop is insane. It's random tangent, but don't let anybody tell you that hip-hop isn't educational because boy, do I know, I literally know that. And I
schooled you, yeah.
And I stayed in the East Coast for a while.
Yeah.
Digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma, like, oh, fuck, we're starting to get a little high up here. You feel that little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that? 106th Street, you're like leaning on shit, like, dude, where'd all the cabs go? How come there's no taxis up here? Dude, what's a bodega? I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me to take the subway, get off at like 105th Street, 103rd, you know, which is like the first stop in Harlem where I can still look over my shoulder and see like all the white people like disappearing over the horizon, you know? But she goes, no, man, you want to get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you want to get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm gonna be surrounded on all four sides. I can't fucking do this. So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, you know? And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, you know? She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, ah, fuck Adam Clayton. Yo, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton. Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton did. Fuck this shit. So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right? Just relax. Pull yourself together and get on the goddamn train, right? So as always, I listen to my dick. Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny Glover or some shit, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Staying on Malcolm X and Danny Glover might still be the funniest thing I've ever heard Bill Burr say. Staying on Malcolm X and... Do you know who Danny Glover is? He's the guy from Lethal Weapon, the black one. Yeah. Because he said it was named after all the political leaders. Yeah. And then he says Danny Glover. I'm sorry. That is gonna forever be the most hilarious person you could have been. Malcolm X. That's so black.
Or some shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. When I see the street, I want to go up. I want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk by. So I'm like, fuck! I felt like I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. It was ridiculous.
Hold on, I don't know why that's funnier now. Why is that funnier? Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to pause that.
Like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. It was ridiculous. So I'm thinking, I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared, you know? And I was really, really scared, you know, but I'm also really, really white, you know? Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready for me, I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical, like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, you know? Felt like I should have had like a little pot of gold, like a rainbow behind me. Top of the morning to you, latte. Just kind of danced my way past them. But it's been going all right, you know? Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, you know? I relax, sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown. Pretend like I know the groups, you know what I mean? It's just
random. But what was that song that you were watching a hip-hop jam one day, and then it was like an old school song, and you started singing all the words? I was just like in the other room like, wait, what? What was it?
Pump Up the Jam.
Pump Up the Jam. I was like, why do you know the words to Pump Up the Jam?
Because when I was younger, we used to have DVDs. All the Asians know. We have karaoke. We sing karaoke. It wasn't a DVD, but it was like the big black one that you put in and you sing karaoke. And that was in it. And I could only, you know, I can speak Vietnamese fluently, but not read it. Not too much of it. So that was a song that was in English, and I sang that to my mama.
That was the most random. He said hip hop countdown, and it made me remember it. And I was in the other room, just like, I think I was in the kitchen or something, and I was like, "Why do you know the words to Pump Up the Gym?" I was worried. I was like, "What the hell? That's such a random."
It's just getting there that's a fucking pain in the ass. But you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes got to go through the same shit, though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl, right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there. Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2, the radio's off. Like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass, I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up. Listen, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This gotta be top 5 Bill Burr sketches. Or bits, whatever you call them. Top 5.
Yeah.
To me.
But before we go, let the people have what they want. They want the battery story.
Oh, we ain't got time for that. It's 13 minutes into it. We'll tell them that. We'll tell them eventually. Stay tuned. It's gonna happen. She tried to get it for you. We'll get it one day.